For our first time with Salford in the Premier League, it is the January transfer window and we only have 6 days left. I've already done the bulk of our deals and it's time to find out if we've improved the squad. I'm hoping that we have because I've spent a lot of money. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 6th episode of the FM21 Salford in the Prem Save, where today we are facing Liverpool and Manchester United in 2 intense home games in the Premier League season, as well as wrapping up the January transfer window. I know that's why you're all here. And before we go into those transfers, make sure that you have subscribed to this channel for daily Football Manager 2021 videos, and like this video if you are excited about the series ahead. This game, I don't know, just it's good for the channel. 8 likes would be insane on today's episode, and without any further ado, let's jump into the deals that we have made, starting off with the sales. I've already got them pre-highlighted. One of our probably favourite people in this entire series, Paul has left the club, and we have made £7 million on him. We brought him in on loan for 2 seasons, and then we signed him on a free. He's been with us all the way from the Sky Bet League 2 all the way to the Premier League. He only made 6 appearances for us this year, so I thought it was time to bank in on him, and £7 million is a pretty good amount to be banking in on him with, and he's now earning £63,000 over in Wuhan. So it's kind of a win-win situation here. We've gotten rid of a player that we probably don't need anymore, and he's making straight bank, so it's good to see that he's at least, going to be paying off that debt that he's probably not got because he's a professional football. What kind of debt to football? I have no idea. We've also managed to get rid of some of our people on loan, so this guy, he goes out on loan. We've also managed to get Hino out on loan, a player that we did bring in, and to be honest, I'm probably just going to try and sell next season, sorry. Lewis Barté is another player. I know it's bait, but I've always called him Barté. Is another player that we have sold for £4.1 million, and we brought him in for 160k. That is a tidy profit. We didn't play him that much, actually. We didn't play him at all. So I am amazed that we were able to get that kind of a fee, but I'm absolutely thrilled with it, and that's going to do a lot of good for us being able to bring in people. And as you can see on the other hand side, we have brought in some people, but for now we're focusing on the sales. These are 2 players that I need to go over in the future, and we also got rid of Nico Williams, who is a player that, again, I basically never played, but a $300,000 profit pound thing, it's not bad. I'll definitely take it. We have brought in some people though, and that's what we all want to see, and the first one is an absolute bargain. I don't even feel like I needed him. Like, he's not the most crucial player in the squad, but he was £1 million and he's now worth $5 million. I just think it's a genius move to make, and he's going to be a great rotation option in that left back, even centre back, even centre midfield. I like the versatility that he brings. He's a bit of a player that reminds me of Maitland-Niles for Arsenal, able to play in all of those positions, and I think he's a great asset to the squad. Our big signing though is this £9 million man. We have smashed our transfer record fee because it might be rising to £21 million. He was up on the requested to be transferred list, and he was up for about £17 million, but I'd rather pay a wee bit extra just to know that he is actually good, because paying £9 million right now is a lot, but paying £17 million right now is even more. So if he ends up being terrible, at least I feel like we could probably sell him for a profit if we don't play 50 games with him before he turns out to be terrible, and I'm sure we won't do that if he is that bad. But he's got some nice stats, a really good potential, and I think with the media description of a wonder kid, we've gotten ourselves an absolute bargain here. We have also brought in 2 Brazilians who I have loaned out, so that's why I said I'm going to go over them. This one for £4.6 million. He is a very good rotation option right now, but in the future I think he's going to be hopefully one of the best midfielders in the world. He's 18, he's got some good stats already. I'm trying to get him to be a Mazzala. I think it's a great signing. This one, Lima Lara, I love saying that name just to begin with, and he only comes in for £3.4 million. So we've spent about like £7-8 million on Brazilian wonder kids. Well, I'm hoping they turn into wonder kids, because right now they're just promising players, but he's got some very nice stats as well, going out on loan to Doncaster, just trying to get themselves some match experience, trying to make sure that they do develop, and I think that's the best way to go about it. But our signings aren't done yet. Those are all the signings that we have made, but we've still got people on the shortlist. We're still putting in bids here and there, and we're trying to bring people in. We're trying to bring this man on loan, Jason Burns, and I'm hoping that will happen, because yeah, we kind of need to shore up our defence, and I will show you exactly why as we go over the last few games. The last game that we did play on camera was the Wolves one, and since then we've conceded a lot of goals. We drew. I mean, we beat Mansfield 1-0 in the FA Cup, and you would expect that. But apart from that, we've conceded 5 goals, 3 goals, 2 goals, 5, and it's just not been a good run in the league. We start off with a loss to Sheffield United. Very disappointing at home. A draw against Newcastle, again, very disappointing. We had to claw our way back from that. We were at 1-1 at one point, then they went 3-1 up and we brought it back to 3-3. Then against Arsenal, this one was hard to take. We were winning 2-0 for the entire game until the 82nd minute when we got an own goal, and then in the 94th minute they equalised to absolutely steal 3 points from us. Well, they only ended up getting a point, and so did we, so I don't know if that's stealing 3 points. And then we rotated our squad slightly against Liverpool away from home in the FA Cup. I mean, I'm not too bothered by getting knocked at the Cup, but it is a bit embarrassing to lose 5-1, even to Liverpool. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen tonight, as we are facing them once again, and we have nothing else to do but go into this game. We have moved down to 12th place, though, and it is starting to get a wee bit concerning. I do need to make sure that our squad does turn their form around, and if we could get a draw in either one of these games, I will take it. I'm not expecting these to be big wins. I'm not expecting us to really compete in them, but hey, they're the games that have come at the end of the transfer window, so they're the ones I'm going to cover. And I just realised I hadn't made my tactical changes. Gassama's injured at the moment, so that's only mildly depressing. Actually, I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. It is insanely depressing. He's our best player. I don't know what to do without him when he's not in the squad. So yeah, now we don't have a single other striker. I'm going to have to sort this off camera. Well, let's just hope we don't have to bring off any of our wingers or our striker, because Brian Phillips is our man who is going to be the substitute if we need to bring someone on. I'm not completely comfortable with it, but it's our only option. The genius move by me was I didn't recall any of the players that I could have. So, poor thinking through, I will admit. I think for my next move, straight after this game, I'm going to recall one of these players. But for now, we'll deal with it. It's only Liverpool that we're versing, not like it's a big club, and not an important game at all. But this is the squad that we're going with. We're going with Edgehill, Voigt, the German guy that I've never learned how to pronounce his name, Wijnaldum, Hunt. This is going to be a hard one too. Okay, I'm going to try. Marival. That sounds about right. I mean, am I meant to say it more French? I don't really know how to do that, but we're going to go with it. Marival, Patty, Greg, Braithwaite, Boyd, and Vasquez. I've realised that this episode has gone on quite long without showing a game. So let's get straight into it. I feel like you're already sick of hearing me talk. I'm kind of sick of hearing me talk. Let's jump into some action and hope that we can come away with the win. I'm not banking on it, but hey, stranger things has happened. Although I did think that we were going to beat Arsenal, but we were quickly, absolutely destroyed at the last second. So I'm happy that one wasn't shown on camera, because I probably would have had a mental breakdown, but I had a mental breakdown either way. So whether it's on camera or off camera, no, it's probably better off camera, because then it's not being projected to the entire world. And they've almost scored after just 8 minutes. Great save by Vasquez, who has not been on his best form lately, and I'm hoping that he is going to turn it around here today. Doesn't look like the squad is doing too much, though. I'm going to demand more from them early on. And yeah, they've all reacted poorly to that. I mean, we are still drawing against Liverpool. I think we need to bring ourselves back down to earth a wee bit. We're only meant to avoid relegation. And that is the stress. I've changed my season expectations to avoiding relegation to try and get some more transfer budget. And that stresses me now, because now I actually have to do it. I mean, 3 months ago, I was absolutely sure we were going to do that. But now that I actually have to do it, it becomes stressful. And we've got an injury to our winger. Is there anyone else that can play out there? Simple. Surely. Sure. You can't. Anyone else. Literally anyone else. That's the guy that we're bringing off, isn't it? Wijnaldum. Surely he can play out on the left. I'll take it. I will take it. We're going to put Voigt out on the right. Wijnaldum out on the left. What role is he most suited to? I don't even know what that is, but we're going to use him in that role. RMD. Oh, gosh. I don't need this in my life. We're going to bring him off, bring on Simple, and hope that we don't get any more injuries to our wide players or attackers. I mean, for all I know, Wijnaldum's going to have the best game of his life out on that left-hand side, sorry. Patty's on the ball, trying to move it forward, finds Voigt. Could this be our first chance of the game? It could have been if the ball was better, but we've given it straight to Alisson Becker, and now I'm almost 100% sure this is going to be an opportunity for Liverpool as they play it back. Alaba. I've got Alaba. Come on, give me a break. And they played it through, and our goalkeeper should be doing better there. But it has gone under his legs, through his body. I don't know. I can't see it, but either way, it's gone into the back of the net. We're going to take a look at that replay, because I'm pretty sure that's gone through his legs. I mean, it's unlucky, but you'd think with that much pressure up in his face, you would be making a save. No, it's gone just to the right of him. And the instinct as a goalkeeper should be to move your legs in that situation, not do the weird drop thing. But hey, that's all right. Who am I to judge? I'm only the person that's in charge of this entire squad. It's not my job's on the line, or my just general dignity, because, well, no, my dignity's completely gone. Have you guys seen my videos? But my dignity's quickly come back. Simple, the super sub, first shot of the game, it's 1-1, and I'm quickly going to cautious at halftime. I think we're going to make it. Oh, there's another chance. I should have done that straight away. I really hope they don't score here, because if they do, it kind of ruins the hold on to it. Yeah, good save, Vasquez. Okay, it's 1-1. Let's hold on to that. Let's not concede from this corner. Let's get to halftime, and let's change the tactical approach. They are actually looking very threatening just before halftime, and I'm going to tell the boys I'm happy with the performance out there. Get them motivated. Look, get them inspired. I'm such an inspiring coach. Just such a man motivator. We're going to load the tactic, custom tiki-taka, and we're going to give it a crack. Alright, we're going to play cautious though. And we might actually go not playing out for the defence, not working the ball, do this. This is me just creating a new tactic actually. I've just realised I'm not listening to what they have to say in this at all. But when possession has been won, counter. Are we going to distribute to set? Nah, let's just try and not concede, eh? Like, that's my best motto. Alright, that sounds like we're going to hold them out, surely. I mean, that does sound like we're inviting pressure and just kicking the ball long whenever we get it, but what else am I meant to do? Let's all be honest here. Milinkovic-Savic playing it into Alexander-Arnold, and early on, my tactic is working perfectly. They haven't scored, so it seems to me like I've got this one right. And we've tried to play a long ball there, no one's on the end of it, and that's okay, because they haven't scored yet. Although they have played the ball quite long there, and it is slightly concerning that they're still on it. We've almost gotten it back there. Almost is the key word, though, and they're coming back at us. Maybe making up my own tactics isn't the best idea, although, again, it's still working. They haven't scored. We've got our one goal from our one shot. That's all we need. And 10 minutes have gone in this half, and they have another. Okay, now it's starting to get a little stressful now. I think it was getting stressful even when I click the confirm tactics, and it's definitely stressful now that they've hit the woodwork again. But I say once again, they haven't scored. My tactic's working. I don't see anything wrong with this at all. I'm based off our sample size of what's happened in the game so far in the second half since I've changed to this tactic. They haven't scored. So statistically speaking, they won't score for the rest of the game. That's basic maths. That's basic maths. Basic probability. And now there's only 15 minutes to go. I'm confident. I'm cool, calm, and collected, even though they have another chance. I'm chill. I'm totally calm. I'm not even slightly concerned, because this tactic is just draining them. They are exhausted. They don't have the energy anymore. It's doing exactly what we wanted. And look here, like we could be in with an attack here. They're knocking it around. They don't know what to do. They're panicked. We've just cleared it and played it into Greg, who clears it long. And Edgehill's almost gone on to the end. No way is this our chance. Okay, if that worked, I would have been like, I'm just a tactical genius. But I'm still pretty convinced I am a tactical genius. This seems to be working. We've got a corner. Anyone can score from corners at any point in time. I mean, we haven't scored from that one there, but we're still on the ball. I mean, the chance is probably going to end in a second, unless Voigt puts in a good ball, plays it back to Galbraith. Patty, can't find anyone, but we're still on the ball. Let's calm down. You never know. Okay, chance is over. But I'm just happy that we've gotten another shot. I wasn't expecting that, to say the least. 4 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. This is just going to be a countdown now. 2, One. How much additional time? There's 3 minutes, but we have a corner. No way we're smashing and grabbing this. Simple, whipping a good ball. He does. Oh, that's gone just over the bar. That would have been magical if we'd won that game there. Come on, let's not see any highlights. I don't need to see it. I'm a tactical genius. I am the best football manager player that ever lived. I don't think that is an understatement. Boys and girls, tactical genius. Write that one down. That tactic, take notes. That's how you close out a game against Liverpool when you've only had one shot. And I think, if anything, we're unlucky to have only gotten a draw there. If anything. So, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. I'm proud of that. That went to game plan 100%. After that game against Liverpool, I feel like we could beat just about anyone with my tactical genius. And unfortunately, since last time, we haven't confirmed that deal for Jason Burns. He didn't want to come to our club, which is only mildly insulting considering the fact that he's a fringe player at that club. But I guess Tottenham are interested in him, so yeah, it's probably a good career decision for him. We have recalled a player from loan and sold one player in the form of Matthew Craig, a solid rotation player for us previously, but not quite up to the standard we need anymore. So £1.8 million, £1.6 million in profit is pretty good. The player that we have recalled is Prince Ward, a player that we brought in quite some time ago. Actually need to sort out his training, so we'll put him on shooting because that shooting is absolutely terrible. And he's a good player because I've recalled him for the purpose of playing him out on the left hand side, right hand side, or striker. I like that versatility. He was out on loan at Huddersfield the past 2 seasons. He's done pretty well there, and I think he's going to be okay as a rotation option. Not exactly a long-term solution, but the long-term solution should be waiting for our players to actually get healed. So hopefully they happen soon. Apart from that, the squad has stayed just about the same. We need to give Ward a number. We'll give him number 27 because it's a pretty vague, unworthy, unimportant number is what I was trying to say. And let's jump into it. I mean, I think that the squad that we're playing with today is better than the Manchester United squad, so I don't see any reason why we can't come away with all 3 points. I probably should have said we owe Manchester United for last time out, but you live and you learn. A great free kick there from Greg, hasn't found the back of the net. A great save by the Manchester United goalkeeper. We do have an opportunity from this corner though. Hunt whipping in a ball, can't find anyone. Braithwaite collects it. I'm assuming that's going to be the end of the highlight. It is. And if you take a look at the squad that we are facing, they're playing a 4-2-2-2. So with 4 up front. That is a positive approach to say the least. They have Reina, Havertz, Rashford, Martial, Hernandez. I don't even know who Hernandez is, but he sounds good. And that's threatening to say they've got free. This is a goal. I'm already prepared for it. It's always a goal in this year's FM. When they have a free kick right on the edge of the area and their free kick taker has more than 5 free kicks, it's always a goal. That is as good as a penalty. And the goalkeeper, he actually leans the wrong way. I'm not insanely proud of that one, I'm not going to lie, but it does seem like we're still in this game. Manchester United definitely don't seem to be absolutely dominating us on the stats, but they've scored 2. And this is just unlucky at this point, because if you take a look at the stats, when this person stops celebrating, yes, we get it, Rashford. You scored against one of the worst sides in the league. They've only had 4 shots. I think that was us, actually. They've only had 3 shots. We've had 4. So we're definitely not being dominated. It's just that their squad has a lot of quality, and when they go on the attack, it is likely to be a goal. And I'm sorry, this is ridiculous now. 3 goals from 4 shots. I mean, I know it's Manchester United, but come on, man. Like, our defense is trash. This is stupid. The XG is 0.75, and they've scored 3 goals. It's a joke. So dumb. So we can close out Liverpool in one game to get a point, and then in the next game, we concede about every single shot that we face from Manchester United, and have shots but don't actually get any opportunities. Although we could be on the counter-attack here. I mean, I think the chance has already been. Yeah, no. Nice. Always good to see us lose the ball in the final third there. There's one more chance. I swear if we concede again in this half, I'm going to be absolutely baffled by the statistics that is going on here. The odds of them scoring this many with this amount of opportunities is astronomically low. But we could be in with a chance here, actually, because we're knocking the ball around. Simple, playing it over. Does find the German, who I don't know how to pronounce his name, and it's a good shot, to be fair, but it's a great save, and it does mean that it's staying at 3-0. And I'm not expecting to get any points here. I did say at the start of the episode, if we got 1 point from these 2 games, I would take it. But I don't really want to be losing this way, when, to be fair, they just don't deserve to be winning by this much, and they could be in with an opportunity to seal the deal just before half-time. But luckily for us, they haven't done so. And it was absolutely terrible. The defense in the squad needs to be fixed, because it's just not doing the job at the moment. And we're going to bring Ward in. What foot is he? He's right-footed, so he's going to stay as a winger, but we're going to put him down on support, because let's not encourage him shooting with 6 finishing, to be completely honest with you. I'm not comfortable with doing that. 50 minutes played in this game, 6 shots to their 8, but it's 3-0 on the scoreline, and that's obviously the important thing. But I'm hoping to see a wee bit of us getting some opportunities in this half. That would be nice to see, because clearly we are doing okay. We've got an XG of 0.5. That is saying to me every other game we would be winning. Well, have scored a goal, not winning, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. So if we could get some opportunities, that would be nice just for viewing pleasure. But it looks like Martial's coming at us with an opportunity for Manchester United again, as Rayner plays it out to Wan-Bissaka, who's going to whip in a ball. He does so. We head it out though, and our Ward is breaking away. He's got some pace, this man. He doesn't have shooting, but he's got the pace. He goes for a shot, and yeah, okay, that's always going to happen when you shoot it, mate. You've got 6 finishing. I'm sorry, but it's never going to go well. It's just not. I'm going to make a second substitution, and we're going to bring on this man, the French dude that I'm still scared to actually pronounce his name, Neville. I can't remember how I said it before. Like, it was probably wrong before, but it was better than nothing, to be completely honest with you all. I think I've been saying, to be completely honest with you all, quite a lot recently. I think that's my new hopefully. I used to say hopefully all the time. I still say hopefully quite often. I mean, talking about it right now has definitely increased the amount I've been saying it in this episode. But I think I say to be honest quite a lot now. And to be honest, it's not great. Hopefully, I stopped saying it. Anyone laugh at that? I hope someone did. Not a good performance there. 3-0 is very flattering to Manchester United. I'd say 1-0. 1-0. 1-all, actually, to be fair, would have been. See, to be fair, I think I say to be fair a lot. To be fair, hopefully, and to be honest with you, I think that I need to cut them out. They just need to go from my life. And that is where, I don't know why I'm simulating forward, that is where we're going to end this episode. If there are any more transfer activities, I will use it to put another thumbnail on the video with the transfer banner. But to be honest with you, I'm not expecting anything to happen, so that's why I'm ending this episode here. We have done a good amount of transfers. Unfortunately, we didn't get this one across the line. You know, I'm going to offer again. It's the worst thing that's going to happen is he's going to say no again. We'll go try making him an important player this time, see if he responds to that, see if he likes the fact that he's going to get more game time. I imagine he's just not wanting to come here because it's Salford, and Tottenham might want him. So hopefully we can get that across the line. If you have enjoyed this video, please make sure that you do smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. 8 likes would be insane today, and I will see you. Oh, we're down to 13th. That's not ideal. All right, we're still 12 points away from the relegation zone though. Still, so I think we'll survive. Hopefully. Thank you guys so much for watching once again. I'll see you all later.